Hey again, Eric Zubik here, aka Zubidoo77, with another edition of Mario Kart 64 VA Tournament Archive, Part 4 of the Rise and Fall of VA. Hey, now where we last left off, we experienced Frankie coming back and ruining Matthias's perfect A48A. Yeah, apparently the A1A and the A48A have retaliated yesterday. Or Wednesday, technically. Yeah, sorry, I really don't want to mention this on video, but I did lose power in this neighborhood, actually, so. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get back to the coverage while we're at it. We got Matthias in first place with 25 points. Frankie with 16 because of his epic two longest race ace catch-up. Weatherton in third with 13, and Nash hatching a big goose egg, unfortunately. Anyway, we continue this coverage with the rest of the Star Cup. On to Sherbet Land we go. Now, difficulty with Sherbet Land. And some turfs are a bit slippery. You gotta watch out for penguins. Which is kind of why the only penguins I kind of liked were the Pittsburgh Penguins. And honestly, for a bit. Anyway, the Penguin Cave. Oh, that is the probably the equalizer out of every single part of this course. Because you gotta watch out for those big ass penguins, of course, and it's pretty difficult for the most part. Or because you want a really good racing line, and sometimes it's hard to generate. Plus, for a faster line, before entering the cave, you probably want to go near the cracks, but not overshoot it to where you can fall down as well. I mean, that's basically my standpoint of what the faster route would look like. And of course, if you fall off, it's a really long phase for first timers, or that are new to this game. Anyway, on the final lap, we got Matthias dominating right now. Oh yeah, and I didn't realize that we had the top three already. But yeah, Matthias with a swag finish, honoring the tradition. Bad luck for Weatherton right there. Yep, as they said it. Frankie definitely did a swag finish. Thank goodness. Yeah, I know it's not really meant to be done in time trial, but I usually do it. I end every race with it for no apparent reason whatsoever. Here, like many others, is in this tournament alumni, clearly. On the Royal Raceway we go. Oh, aka, I think it's Lake Jimbo, but I don't know if I got it right. Alright, the veterans will have to correct me if I'm wrong. And Nash is leading right now. What the heck? This is amazing. And pulling an upset right here. Oh, Frankie hit a bomb. What the heck? Oh, no. And Nash got hit with the blue. Ooh. Matthias had it behind him, I mean. Oh, and now Nash fires a blue to get revenge. Whew. Inside Nash's head, it's like, serves you right, Matthias, for knocking me out with that blue shell. Hell, in the first lap. Alright, on the lap number 2 we go. Oh, number two of Lake Jimbo. But yeah, I did say I would mention national landmarks named after pros. The Burbank Balloon and Luigi Raceway. There's the Zoki Bridge for Moo Moo Farm. There's the Jones Express for Calamari Desert. And then we have... What else? What else is there? I mean, there's more. There's more. I'm trying to remember everything. Kyle's Corner, which you're going to see in part 5. There's... the Rustemeyer ramp, I think, for... It's either this track or it's... It's either this track or it's Koopa Troopa Beach is where the Rustemeyer ramp is. And, of course, Beck's Bay. And Beck's Bay is what they call Banshee Boardwalk. Oh, yeah, can't forget Stinson Falls, where Nash fell in part 2. Who with this coverage? Phew. Ooh, an epic carnage. Carnage going into the ramp section of lap 3. Crap. We have Frankie in the lead right now. Matthias, Weatherton. Oh, that's going to cost Matthias for sure. Bam! Shock dodge for Matthias and Weatherton. And as Nash fired a bolt. And Weatherton, no swag finish on Royal Raceway, unfortunately. I'm surprised nobody goes for swag finish here. And we have... Anyway, we have... Whew, we have a tie for second place again? Wow. My ultimate question, how many ties do we have this series? Well, let's... I think this is the 4th tie between Frankie and Weatherton in this entire match. Anyway, on to our last track of this part, Bowser Castle, aka Unlocking Marty, according to some. But literally, there was a reference to that in one of the matchups. But yeah, you got Star, R from Nash, as the others finish lap 1. On with Frankie, or should I say the Invisible Man? Invisible Dinosaur, maybe. Was in first place, but Matthias with a Star retaliated. Anyway, Weatherton about to enter the Swamp Alley. Frankie and Weatherton are past the Swamp Zigzag. Anyway, Matthias going up the spiral now. Yeah, Nash tried to utilize the Mario Kart Wii strategy. As we now header the ever so important final lap. Going through Swamp's Alley now. Nash gets hit by Swamp's Alley. As Matthias is about to lap him. Nice. Onto the Swamp Zigzag last time for Matthias as the others enter Swamp's Alley. Swamp Zigzag for Frankie. Clear. Swamp Zigzag for Weatherton. Clear. As we head to Matthias in the spiral. While collecting his last set of items. A green shell, and Matthias, walks away with the win. On to Frankie, who somehow gives a swag, who is swagging across the gaps. But that'll cost him, of course, as he finishes third in Weatherton in second place. Alright, so that wraps up coverage for this edition. And as we look at the scoreboard, Matthias in the lead with 33 points. Whew. There's a pretty weird innuendo about this if you turn to the side. I would like to point that out. Anyway, Weatherton in second place with 20 points. And Frankie with 19 with a stick and a German number, or in third place. And Nash still hatching goose eggs right here, I swear to God. Anyway, that wraps up this bit of the coverage. I've been Zooey77 signing off. See you guys in part 5, where the Stump the Fans trivia question from part 3 will be answered.